Hey Kane, this is Samantha from Feed Me Leads. We spoke on the phone and I told you that I would send you the screencast, and so here it is. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet. I just want to go through your site really quickly. I want to go through one of your competitors' sites really quickly. Then I'm actually going to give you 3 ways that you can use today for free to start bringing in more traffic to your site. And so I send these screencasts out with all of this free info, and often when business owners see what I do, how I do it, and how much work is put into it, they decide that they want to team up. So if you watch this through and you feel the same, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. But without further ado, let's get into it. So here I am on your homepage, guardiandeacon.com. I'll just scroll through this homepage right here. And so I definitely like how it is very easy to find the different services that you provide. And it does look like you invested some time or some money into the site. So it looks pretty good. However, I can already tell right away from looking at it that there is not a lot of content on here. And so Google's going to be ranking your site based off of around 200 different factors. One of those key factors is going to be content. You want to have at least 1,000 to 1,500 words on this homepage. I actually did do a word counter search and you have 405 right now. So we would definitely want to add in some more content, and we want to make sure that content is quality educational content. Google is going to send out their bots and they are going to crawl through your site and they are going to determine whether or not the content on your page will help Google's users find the information or the services that they're looking for. And also, in addition to having the appropriate amount of content, we also want to make sure that content is filled with the appropriate amount of high volume keywords, targeted keywords, so that we can get you ranked for all of the right things. And so over here, I've hopped onto Google. The keyword I'll be using for today's video is water damage restoration, Lafayette, Louisiana. This is an amazing keyword. It brings in 300 searches per month. So if you were to just convert a small fraction of that into customers every month, you'd be doing really well for just one keyword. And so underneath that is typically where you're going to see Google Ads. There are not any popping up right now, but Google Ads are a really good way to get some brand recognition and get things moving a lot more quickly, as long as you know what you're doing. If you don't, you can definitely waste some money on them, but they are a good short-term fix. And so underneath where the ads would usually be, now here at the top, we have our Google Map Pack. The Google Map Pack is a great spot to be at. It is even more important now that more and more people are searching for things off of their phone. In order to get here on the top of the first page of Google, you have to be in one of these top 3 spots. And in order to do that, you have to have a lot of citations. And so a citation is just when your business is listed on an online directory. So think Yelp, think Yellow Pages, or Yext. Those are all really good examples of directories that people trust and use often. And so you want to be on definitely more of those than these 3 businesses are right here. And so I scroll down, and here I've made it to the organic search results. This should definitely be the main area of focus. That is because Google has come out and said that over 70% of people, when they type something in, they're actually going to click on one of these search results right here. So it's definitely going to be your best long-term return on investment. And so right here, I'm going to click on the first company page that pops up. And so we can just scroll through. And so right away, you can tell that they have a bit more content than you have, but I actually did a word counter search on them as well, and they only have 806 words. So although they have more content than you have, they still actually don't even have the bare minimum for Google standards. So it would be extremely easy to beat them out content-wise. However, the main way that you're actually going to get up here is going to be through backlinks. And so a backlink is basically just a shout out from another website. So you want to get these shout outs or backlinks from high powered and relevant sites. So for instance, if a local plumbing company or construction company were to give you a backlink from their site, that would be a really good way to bring more power to your website. And so over here, I've now jumped onto Ahrefs. Ahrefs is a really great tool. If you ever try and do this on your own, I highly recommend using it. It is a little pricey. It costs me around $400 a month to use it, but it gives me a lot of great information. So right here, I typed in the competitor that we were just looking at. I can see they currently have 277 backlinks from 75 different domains and are ranking organically for 662 keywords. So I can actually take a look and see which keywords those are. And so right here, it'll list the keyword. It'll list how many people search for that keyword every month and what position they hold for that keyword on Google, how much traffic they're getting from it. And so I can go through here and pick which keywords would actually be relevant for you and bring in the most volume, the most traffic, and we can incorporate those keywords into your content. And so now I'm going to go back and I can actually go through their backlinks the same exact way that I just went through the keywords. So on this page, it now says they have 265 backlinks. We definitely want to get a lot more than they have. And we also want to make sure that we not only have more, we want better quality links. So we can go through and pick and choose some of these to snag for your site. We want to go for the ones with a high DR domain rating. So we can go through, find the best ones from here, go through some other competitor sites, find the best ones from there, and then get some on our own. Also, keep in mind that they do have 265 backlinks, which isn't an incredible amount, but this is just one competitor for one keyword for one of the services that you provide. We definitely want to be able to beat out all of your competition. And so before I wrap this up, I've plugged in your site into Ahrefs as well. Right now, you guys have 120 backlinks from 13 different domains and are organically ranking for 43 keywords. So let's just take a look and see which keywords those are. And so a few of them seem to have your business name in them. So if someone wasn't already looking you up, it would be more difficult for them to find you. You do have some decent keywords in here, but a lot of these I can see don't have a lot of buyer's intent. Like for instance, homicide in Lafayette. That doesn't necessarily mean someone's looking for crime scene cleanup. They're probably just interested in a local homicide that they saw in the news or something. So to kind of recap what we talked about was number one, we want to add in more quality educational content with the appropriate amount of high volume and relevant keywords. Number two, we want to get more citations to get you ranked on the map pack. And then number three, we want more high-powered relevant backlinks. So that's what I have for you for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this and got something out of it. If you are interested in learning more or possibly teaming up, you can email me back or you can give me a call. My number is 714-975-5909. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.